feels really good to be going to work again after 7 months. This is just a push this one here, like that. Take all them off. Taking the doors off, so they're all gone, so I can tape around, probably spray an undercoat over these. I've got the doors here. I've taken all the brackets off the wall, all the curtain brackets. We'll be pulling all this sort of stuff here off. That's all off. A few mozzies in the place. I'll be pulling that light off. The plumber was in there before, he's just put a new head in there, new toilet. So I'll be coming in here now and pulling this stuff off. I'll be pulling the toilet roll holder off so we can get to it. Everything's simple. I'll probably be popping these out as well. These will come out and then I can put these back in. They're pretty simple. I've done the same out here. I've pulled all the light fittings off, as you can see there. The same out here. I've pulled all the curtain brackets and stuff off. So there they are there. So basically that's all just rubbish. I've pulled the shelf off that was there, and anywhere there's screws, the plugs, I've knocked them in, so then we can come around and we can plaster that up. They've glued this thing on the side of this cupboard, so that's been taken off. These doors are gone. That will be changed back to white. So anywhere the plugs were, we've got rid of them. So all these will have to be patched and fixed. Nice and simple. Any nails or anything like that that are hanging around, all gone. It's not the easiest thing, but it has to be done. I've got all my drop sheets here ready. And what I've done is on these doors, we have room number 1, some more holes there. Room number 1 down there, and every room onwards we count 1, that's room 2, this is room 3, and then that's room 4, for example. That way all these doors can be mixed up, it doesn't matter. So I have them written up on top, bed 3, and I put them all in one container. So I put all the hinges, anything to do with the doors, screws, in that container. This one here has all the door handles and stuff. There was speakers, so I've cut them off and just poked them back in, and that was the Ostar. There's two things there, so that'll have to be patched. This is for the smoke detector. That's a hardwired smoke detector, so we can't get rid of that. Getting ready to spray. Lots of mosquitoes in here. And the tape won't stick to the carpet, so I've just gone up on the skirting a bit just to do these frames. One coat of undercoat on the door frames, window frames. Now this is gloss enamel. I was going to put an oil-based undercoat on that, but I've decided I'm going to use a water-based Dulux product, which I'm going to show you in a minute. Lots of damage from the dogs and stuff. I've taken the carpet out of here, and I've taken the shelving out, so this will be easily sprayed out. I'll be putting drop sheet down. So I've used the 12-inch tape here so it actually goes down and comes in bits so we can sit a drop sheet in. If I used the 6-inch brown paper, it wouldn't go down all the way to the bottom. Once again, took all the shelving out. I've named them. They're all out here, ready to go back in. I've taken all the striker plates off the sliding door locks. And I've also put tape and paper down there just to stop a bit of splash from when they get painted. Trying to think of most things. Now there's a lot of damage in here. It's got to be done by the plasterer, so I'm not sure if I continue to paint these frames. Probably see what happens. This is where my ladder is. I lost this manhole here. It's a piece of crap. So it's got to be taken out and moved over, I think, made bigger. A new cornice put in there. Damage from the dogs here, so I don't know how we're going to fix that. If you can actually fix it even, who knows. Might just got the weapon here. This is the extension, and that's what I'm spraying my cornice with. And I cut that off there so that I can change this filter, because this had to be fully pulled apart to change the filter. Now I can change the filter, so it'd be good to put a bit of shrink wrap over that. It's a little bit sharp, but that's my weapon. And I've basically gone around and I've sprayed all my cornice with the gun up close, and then we'll come in. I'll pull the spray gun out now because it's morning. I'll block the hole up, I'll spray that. That'll have to be cut in to roll. Cupboards are finished. 2 coats of the wash and wear super hide in a matte in Lexicon half. And then the undercoat that we're using on the gloss enamel doors is Dulux Precision. It's supposed to be pretty good. Ideal to use on glazed tiles, glass, laminate, glossy enamels, interior and exterior. Supposed to holds back stains and stuff. Never tried it for that. That's very expensive. That's, I think from memory, $160, and I pay a couple of $100 for these. And, I have 3 or 4 of them to do this house. So basically, when I'm spraying that cornice, I've dropped down and painted over the tops of the windows with the gun. So again, same thing. I'll block these up, I'll spray around them. Worker's going to be here shortly. He's going to roll these ceilings. We're in the dark here, but that ceiling just needs rolling and obviously blocking off. Now, by doing the way I've done it, I haven't had to cover up any of the windows or anything. Like, this hasn't been covered. There's no overspray over any of that at all because of that long handpiece and just the design that I have. You know, it's a low pressure tip I've used in on the cornice, worn out low pressure. Not getting any overspray, so all these windows were basically uncovered. You see there's nothing there. Saved you a lot of work. I wouldn't do it if you're not experienced, but that's what it is. Pro Spray 3.21 is my gun. So again, cupboards are finished, shelving can go back in now, and to tape that up I've basically just done this. And I've spray finished them. There's 2 coats in here. Covered up this. Now this has had the max adhesion on it, so I've sprayed a coat of max adhesion over those frames. Cornice is done, just got to cover that up, spray that there, and they're going to be rolled. There's a few mozzies in here, Sort of getting rid of them a bit at a time. All these frames here have all been done in max adhesive. So we'll be doing our gloss enamel first. Finish the ceilings. Cupboards are finished. Gloss enamel frames. We'll finish doing these frames with the enamel. I'll probably spray these today. We'll be brushing the window frames in. That's your ceiling flat. Now, because I'm using a mat on the walls, I'm going to do the ceilings in the mat as well. So all the doors here have been undercoated, nice and simple. Basically, I've got my gun out with the max adhesive. I've just sprayed the inserts, and then we've just med rolled around it and the edges. Cupboard's finished. I've still got to fix a few spots yet with a few holes where I'll just go up there and sand them out. So I've basically filled all the bigger holes. Now these doors, when I finish this with the Sterigard, the Dulux Sterigard, I'll also be spraying the inserts or spray finishing. I won't spray finish these. I'll have someone with a gun, I'll have someone with a roller. So I'll spray finish them, and then I'll spray these as I normally do, and he'll just roll them nice and quick, very quick. As you can see, that colour is horrendous. Lots more patches and stuff. Let lots of air in here, it's good for you. So that's my weapons there basically. Got my light, my mask, my nail puller. These are the best nail pullers. I think they use them for tiles and stuff, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's the best nail puller. If you wanna get pull nails out, and it rolls on here, so it doesn't cause any problems. It won't dent the timber that you're pulling it out on. You can cut it, so that is a bit of a problem. You can't, because it's quite sharp, you can cut it. Ideally, you would probably want that thinner and blunt. But you can use to cut wire, I think. And I've just got the 12-inch brown paper on here with a 6-inch cutter. And this is a new tape I've been using. What's it called? Seems to be working alright. Tape, washi tape that I normally use has gone up to $11 a roll, but this is $4 or $5. So this is Auto Body, I think. Well, Works, W-O-R-X. Body Works. They do call it something else. I can't think what they call it when they ordered it. Let me have a look on this one here. You should be able to see that there. Oh, Evo tape. So that's what you asked for, Evo tape. And that was only about $4 a roll for the 32mm. So, and it's doing the job. That's the main thing. Once again, got some doors in here. The cupboard's finished. I've undercoated all these doors. These were the dark colour. So they'll be roll finished in the enamel, acrylic enamel. That's it. So how's my arm holding up? It's okay. It's nothing. I'm only doing smaller days. I'm not doing 12-hour days or anything like that. Just doing shorter days.